Hey, what's up everybody, this is Von the Stampede, and I'm bringing you guys a new segment for my channel called Playback, where I review hip-hop and R&B albums, and, just give out my own opinion whether these albums are good or not. So, not to waste any time, let's get started. Do anybody remember Chris Brown's first album? Of course, unless you lived under a rock. Now, was this album good or bad? Short answer, this album was good. Now, I know half my audience is probably just left to, click to another video, but if you want to hear why I think this album is really good, then stick around. Now, what made this album really good is its singles, so let's start by there. Run It is a mix of crunk, dance, hip-hop joint, very energetic. I especially like the Sif keys, and Chris Brown's voice just brings in this confidence that says, yes, I'm the new sensation of R&B. Also, Chris Brown was introduced to Scott Storch, who produced Run It, and he himself told Chris that he was going to make him a #1 song.
I made him a promise. The day I met him, I was like, yo, I'm making you a #1 song right now. And I just had a feeling like he just seemed like, for its time, the new Michael Jackson.
And boy, my mans was right, because they played that song back to back, especially with the video of Chris Brown they was dancing in the gym with the dark skinned girl, and it was like, dang, they really made some magic here. So we already started off to a good start. Yo Excuse Me Miss is a laid back song showing Chris Brown's vocal skills, which we know he already knocks out of the park. Dre Vidal, who produces the song, has a lot of drums carrying the song, and it's not a bad thing. You do hear flutes and keyboard in the song, and it creates a real soft melody. Also, the video itself is a classic, where Chris Brown sees this girl and he's just dancing around, trying to get her attention. And y'all can't deny this. I bet every guy and maybe girl thought, dude, if I could dance like Chris Brown, I could get the women too. And you either was a great dancer, or they probably look at you like you was dumb. Most of the time, you probably looked at dumb. One of my favorite songs in the track. Let's move to the next track. Gimme That is another hit produced by Scott Storch, and I love how he mixes hip-hop and R&B beats, especially bringing in the dark keys and the violin, giving that beat like some type of club sound and an energetic feeling. The video Gimme That is another classic, where we got Chris Brown dressed as a 1920s gangster, also trying to chase another girl, and then we got Lil Wayne adding his own verses, which is a nice touch. Also, with the song Gimme That, it shows that Chris Brown is not just a regular R&B singer that can just sing to the girls and they could be like, oh my god, I love him. This song actually shows that Chris Brown can reach the older audience. Like myself, I think this is probably one of the first songs I heard from Chris Brown, Run It, and it is probably one of the first videos that I remember, seeing Chris Brown to see what he can actually do. It was like, oh, okay, this guy can dance. He got a good presence. Okay, I'm feeling him. So, yeah, Chris, go. So, yeah, Gimme That. Awesome song. Okay, the next single we have is Say Goodbye, a slow tempo with a piano melody. It's not one of my favorite songs, but I know why this was chosen. Especially we see a tender / sweet side of Chris, basically going through a bad breakup. Well, yeah, this is basically a breakup song, but it does show a mature side of Chris Brown too. So I also like that about the song too. I don't know if Scott Storch produced this song, but it does sound like a hip-hop song with a lot of R&B elements, where you have that bass line, do 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 do, and then you got the little keyboards coming in. This song remixed with Lil Wayne and Juelz Santana, who add a little zestiness to the song. I can't believe I say zestiness. But yeah, this was an easy song to follow, something to groove to, and it sucks that this song never got a video. And the reason why this song never got a video is because that this was a promotional single, meaning that, hey, there was no plan of this song ever having a video, and it sucks. It's why? This song is really good though. Almost all the songs of the album was really good, but it's come on, y'all could at least gave us, I don't know, maybe a short 2-minute video. But it's a shame that this song / single never got a video. Alright, this song wasn't a single, but Young Love was produced by The Undergrounds. If you don't know who The Undergrounds are, it's basically, they produce a lot of songs with Tyrese, Ruben Studdard, JoJo, Omarion, and it's a great track. Basically, Chris Brown describing how this girl and him is gonna get together when they reach the altar and, you know, fall in love. But it's a young Chris Brown just saying all these things, and I bet a lot of people who listened to the song was probably like, you know, imagine themselves being married to Chris Brown, or maybe you were that guy who was like, you know what, I want to marry this girl and blah blah blah. It's basically a sweet song about young love. The song winner, producers Brian Michaels, he was saying that welcome to the future of R&B, and he was not wrong about that.
Introduce the future of R&B.
It was like, yes, Chris Brown is going to be the future of R&B, whether you like it or not. This song winner is basically Chris Brown describing, using some type of metaphor of boxing rounds in a relationship. Guess what, this girl is supposed to be some type of winner or something, but has a funky beat, really catchy, loves Chris Brown's voice in it. And Chris Brown only performed this song once during a live AOL concert. Holy crap, I'm showing my age here. Still a good song though. Overall, this album is really good. Jive Records knew what they had. Chris Brown brought out his A game with his vocal skills, his dancing skills, and a lot of people consider him to be the next Michael Jackson. And even though Chris Brown didn't really have any credits for producing or saying much in the album, that's okay, because at that time this was his first album. And another thing, a lot of the lyrics is really bubblegum popish, but that's okay again, because Chris Brown was a kid himself. So if you was a kid like me back in 2005 was this released, then you could relate to it. So I give this album what, a 9 out of 10, or screw it, a 10 out of 10. It's a good album though. It's a real good album. If you want to listen to Chris Brown's origins, go right ahead. One more thing I want to say, if you guys have a chance, go listen to Yo Excuse Me Miss, the MTV live version. Remember that too, where we see Chris Brown's vocal skills, and it's like, whoa man, like we're like, dude, why are you not singing like this like today? And it could be a lot of reasons, such as, you know, Chris Brown's voice changed, or maybe he messed up his vocal cords. But Brown wasn't just a one-hit wonder. You saw the kid had a lot of talent, and if I was Chris Brown right now, I would be so proud of myself of that first album. Anyway, people, don't forget to comment, subscribe. Do you love Chris Brown's first album that was released almost 2 decades ago? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'm your host, Vaughn the Stampede. Don't forget, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.